MP, I'm sorry, but Xander's not allowed in the locker room. Orders come directly from Mr. Forbes.
Yeah, I've been recording these videos all season long. Why is there an issue now?
Because you went too far. Guaranteeing a sweep in the conference finals? Come on, MP, that's a bad look.
Look, before the playoffs started, you told me to stick to being myself. Well, Coach, this is being me.
Listen, confidence is one thing, but when every media outlet in the country makes your guarantee a top story, it becomes bulletin board material.
Coach, what? Games aren't won on a bulletin board? That's superstition.
You're wrong. It's psychology. You of all people should know that. It's disrespectful and a powerful motivator.
Yeah, I guess.
A lot of your teammates don't like these videos, but they bite their tongues because they haven't interfered with our goals. Now they're interfering with our goals, MP, and the chemistry's in the dumps.
So you're saying no videos at all?
I'm just saying. Listen,
You're lacking vision. I'm telling you.
Lay low for a bit. After this round, and we'll see what happens. But for now, get your head in the game and keep Xander out of the locker room.
Coach, do you understand how much money I'm be leaving on the table if I did this? I mean, Coach, there are so many people that watch these videos, my videos, Coach. That's ad revenue on top of that.
You're not thinking straight, MP.
No, but
You're not
I am.
thinking straight. You have more to gain by laying low and regaining the trust of your teammates and this organization than you do by plowing ahead with these videos. Listen, this order comes from the owner that I agree with. Do you trust me, MP?
Come on, Coach, you know I do.
Before you were a celebrity, you were a basketball player, man. And a tremendous one at that. That's your identity. That's what we need from you right now. Nothing more, nothing less. There he is, the man, the myth, the legend.
I'm hearing that the chatter about MP angering his teammates and coaches by guaranteeing a sweep is very real. Not only is this team dealing with some serious chemistry issues, but apparently MP has been told by the front office to stop recording videos in the locker room before games. It'll be very interesting to see what on-court impact all of this has moving forward.
Look out there, MP.
The National Basketball Association, we are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience.
Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals. The Heat stormed through round 2, going on a rampage, sweeping in 4 straight victories. With plenty of rest, and now looking for a conference title, they face a new adversary as they go up against the New York Knicks. The Eastern Conference Finals, coming up next.
The field in the Eastern Conference is down to 2, and tonight, the battle to reach the NBA Finals begins. It's all here on 2K Sports. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Now, New York starting 5. We've got OG Anunoby. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Josh Hart, and it's Towns in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Miami, Andrew Wiggins is out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then it's MP, then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Mitchell in at the 1. You take a look at Miami, well, their previous series was no walk in the park. They really had to fight in order to make it to these conference finals.
Oh, yes, they did, and we'll see if that affects their energy level at all. But they do come into this series as the favorite at home. They just gotta set the tone here in Game 1.
Now here's Brunson, Hart from long range.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. Oh, what you say?
Wow.
My goodness. Come on now. Making the impossible look easy. Wiggins with the great creativity in the air. He typically hangs in the air a little longer than the average bird, though.
Here's Brunson. Bridges outside. 5 on the clock. Here's Towns. Hands it from the wing.
Not much you can do to stop his J when Towns gets into the rhythm.
Pass to Jaquez. The kick out to Adebayo. Miami moving it around. Buries it from 3.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Now here's Towns, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. Towns has got 5.
You know, looking at Towns, you really don't expect that kind of range. You better think again, though.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Eric Spoelstra had a few moments to share with him. Well, right away, Coach shared his thoughts on Jalen Brunson. He said, quote, he's going to get hot, that's just a fact. But the moment that happens, we hope to trap him, double him, and throw water on that fire. There you have it. Sounds like Coach is hoping for the best, but preparing for the worst when it comes to Brunson. Guys, back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie.
And I love their energy so far. They're now 4 for 4 from the field.
Towns is screen on Mitchell. With the step back. Here's Brunson. And it's MP with a rebound. Something that I've never seen before in any sport. MP going on record that not only is he guaranteeing his team will advance, but they will get the sweep as well.
Yeah, I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw that quote from MP. I had to read it a second time just to make sure it was real. That's how wild a guarantee this is. MP is putting it all on the line with a statement like that.
Towns can't get it to go. Heat leading by 7. Right side Adebayo. The 3 is up. And there's Mitchell on the assist by Wiggins.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
The Knicks have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
And let's take a look at who's been lights out from beyond the arc in this year's playoffs. For Mikal Bridges.
Some guys thrive on the postseason pressure. He's been an unbelievable floor spacer for them.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Outside McBride. Pass to Clarkson. Looking to end the run. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Mitchell, the pass to MP. And MP throws it down.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now here's Brunson. Still no points. Back to McBride. Jacks up a 3. Adebayo grabs the board. Heat leading by 10. On the wing, MP. 3-pointer. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 3 assists tonight.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Now here's Clarkson.
And, you know, Robinson's length is really impressive, and he uses it quite well to wipe away shots. He is an elite rim protector.
These are his first free throws of the game. Misses. So Miami going with an almost entire new group here. Ware's checked in for Adebayo. Anderson comes in for Andrew Wiggins. Larson's checked in for Jaquez. And it's Hero in for Mitchell. Karl Anthony Towns is checked in for New York. Shamet comes in for Jalen Brunson. And he can't hit the second. Miami with the ball. They're on a 20-7 run. Here's MP. Locked in. Dreams his 5th shot in as many attempts.
And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
That really has been the difference. I mean, they've been the better team in transition.
Towns finds Clarkson. Towns is screen on MP. And the Knicks miss again. Miami leading by 15. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
Clarkson up top, covered by MP. Good. Clarkson's got his second basket of the game.
He is on one right now, getting to his spots and executing.
Here's MP, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball.
Clarkson, left side. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Heat out in front, up by 15. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And we're back with more action from the Eastern Conference Finals on 2K Sports. And for the Heat here, they've been putting on a show.
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. Landry Shamet is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Jordan Clarkson, and it's McBride in at the point. And so here is Miami, following the bucket by the Knicks. Here's Hero, has to Ware, to the wing on the left. Shot clock at 5. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Smith no good. Knicks trail by 13. It's Shamet on the wing. Yet to see a basket. Clarkson outside. Off target from three-point range. Miami's gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. Here's Larson. It's Anderson on the wing. Has to Ware. Puts up a 3. Connects from downtown. Ware's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. So for Miami, Bam Adebayo's checked in for Anderson. MP comes in for Larson. And Mitchell's subbed in for Smith. Brunson is checked in for New York. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Screen by Robinson. To the inside. Here's Towns. Towns in his comfort zone.
Paint is Karl Anthony's domain. His body lets him just own it.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Cavaliers was tremendous. He ended up with 59 points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. Putting in a performance like that one really builds momentum in your direction. We'll see how far he rides that wave tonight, guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
And New York has possession, following the three-point basket by Miami. Towns against Adebayo. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now. Miami moving it around. From deep, MP. Yes! And it's Adebayo picking up the assist. 25 points for MP.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
And Brunson's got the ball here for the Knicks. Towns a screen on Mitchell. Towns outside. Will it go? It's hauled in by the Heat. They've won 8 straight games and have swept their way through the first 2 rounds of the postseason.
Yeah, they've looked unstoppable, and the speculation has already begun on whether or not they can go undefeated on their way to a championship.
Hero, no good.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
Pass to Clarkson. Adebayo grabs the board. Miami leading by 22. And here's MP from outside. He drops it from range. MP's got 28.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. For Miami, Wiggins, he's checked in for Ware, and Jaime Jaquez is subbed in for Tyler Hero. New York also changing it up. Josh Hart's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Anunoby comes in for Clarkson, and it's Bridges in for McBride. A minute 4 left in the half. Brunson against Mitchell. To get back on track, and Brunson with the lay-in.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
Down low. Here's MP. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. 30 points for MP.
He's been terrific offensively. You can bet they'll feed him down the stretch, that's for sure.
Outside Hart. Back to Brunson. Here's the 3. Bridges misses. And here's Miami. They're on a 16-4 run. Here's MP, and he banks in the layup. MP's got 32 points.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Back to Brunson. 6 to shoot. Back to Hart. 3-pointer. Nails it from 3. Hart's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. And so it's Miami. A huge 24-point lead for them. And their 3-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. We'll be right back after this word.
Hey everybody, it's halftime of Game 1 and a big lead right now for the Miami Heat.
Anytime they sniff the paint, it's a bucket, and they found different ways to do it.
Yeah, their game plan gets the Shaq seal of approval. Get it inside and hit them hard.
Taking a look at how the series is going for the Heat. Do you guys agree they're looking very confident at this point?
Yeah, they just need to keep doing what they're doing. They're doing like me tonight. TCB, taking care of the business.
Well, I'm not sure what business you're talking about, Shaq, but I do agree with you. The message in the locker room is just simple. Don't let up. Finish off this game.
And still a half to go, but you get a sense the momentum is strongly in their favor. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. Hart's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Jaime Jaquez, then it's Davion Mitchell, and it's MP in at the 2-guard position. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Pass to Anunoby. Towns outside. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Well, he's still battling, doing everything possible to keep them in this game.
Towns is gone 5 of 8 from the field. Back to MP. He gets it in there. And it's 36 points for MP.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Anunoby. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Towns can't get it to go. Pass to Jaquez. Now here's MP. Fires from deep. He buries it from 3.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Brunson with it. Checked by Mitchell. Brunson with the bucket.
Doesn't matter which hand he uses. Brunson is an excellent finisher around the rim.
Jaquez, the pass to Mitchell. Inside. Here's MP. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got assist number 7 tonight. For New York, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Mitchell against Brunson. Going inside. Towns passes to Brunson. And the shot goes down. Brunson's got 6 points.
Nice little bounce in their step since the break. 3 for 4 to start the half.
Now Mitchell. MP outside. The drive by Mitchell.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Miami shooting their initial free throws of the game here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw is good from Mitchell. And he makes the first, but misses the second. The Knicks have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. No coverage that time.
Capitalizing from the corner. You're playing with fire anytime you give Bridges these kinds of shots.
And Miami decides to take their first time out here. And here now a list of the players who have had the hottest hand in the playoffs. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Mitchell, the pass to MP. Outside Jaquez. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
Yep, he's their leading scorer in this game and has been the dominant figure today. No doubt about it.
Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Such a crafty player. Brunson really excels at getting the defense off balance.
New York shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. That free throw good from Brunson.
Brunson has really developed into such a leader on the floor. He was that way in college. Quiet but assertive, controls the pace and tempo of the game, creates space for his teammates. He's really a coach on the floor in many respects.
Looking at who's out there now for Miami. Ware's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Anderson comes in for Wiggins. Larson's checked in for Jaquez. And it's Hero in for Mitchell.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game is going.
MP, that one's good.
This is what they were hoping to get from him tonight. Solid performance.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for New York. Towns outside. Back to Brunson. From deep. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Brunson's got 8 points in the quarter.
You know, overall, their shot selection much better here in the second half. We'll see if that's the case for the rest of the game, if they can keep that up.
A nice shot by MP.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Towns, a screen on MP. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Stopping Brunson clean is really a challenging endeavor. I mean, he's clever, he's agile, and he is physical and assertive, too.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. That free throw good from Brunson. Miami making a switch here. Smith's checked in. New York also changing it up. Sohan's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. And Jordan Clarkson subbed in for Mikal Bridges. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Smith. He's scoreless. Pass to Ware. Here's Hero. Launches it. Clarkson grabs a miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
A nice shot by McBride.
They need to run plays for him, get him more touches, whatever it takes to get him producing.
And here's Hero. To the middle. Here's Anderson. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Sohan outside. There's 31 seconds left in the 3rd. Robinson, a screen on Smith. Here's Brunson. Here's Robinson. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
Once that shot goes up, Robinson is doing his work well before that. He wants to get that miss if it happens.
Here's Hero. He squares up and sinks it.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And as we conclude the 3rd, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Heat out in front, delivering the blowout. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the 4th quarter of basketball coming up next. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Well, the Knicks shooting around 53%, a nice number. And on the floor for New York here in the 4th. They've got Miles McBride. Landry Shamet is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Mitchell Robinson, and it's Clarkson in at the 2 guard. Now here's Smith. Pass to Larson. The 3 ball. Gets the 3 to fall. Larson's got his first 3 points of the game.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Clarkson outside. 5 to shoot. Miami grabs the miss.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Pass to Larson. And Miami again with the bucket.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Towns, a screen on Smith. Here's Towns. Takes a 3. And Hero grabs the board.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Ware. Hero outside. To the right side. Smith passes to Hero. The shot no good.
For him, it has not been a game to remember, but all they care about is that W.
Now Towns. Anderson covers. Kicks it out to Clarkson. from behind the arc. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Towns has got 3 assists in the game.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Pass to Hero. For 3, Smith. It's hauled in by Robinson. New York has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. And that one's good. Clarkson.
Fighting his way inside, Clarkson shows good body control.
Miami leading by 22. Now Ware. Here's Larson. Takes the 3. And again, no good by Miami. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Clarkson with the ball. Towns a screen on Hero. Clarkson for 3. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got 4 rebounds now. Now Smith. Pass to Larson. Outside, Anderson. Miami moving it around. Anderson with a screen on Clarkson. Hero for 3. Knocks down the triple.
And they got to be happy with how they are starting off these conference finals. A tone-setting win for the Heat.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And so they start the conference finals off on the right foot with an important win.
They wanted to set the tone for the rest of the series here tonight, and mission accomplished. They get to move forward with all the momentum on their side.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
So impressed with this performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
Pass to Ware. Now here's Smith. Back to Hero. Now here's Ware. Robinson defending. To the left side wing. Hero for 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Shamet passes to Clarkson. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Elevates and detonates the one-hand stuff.
Picture perfect.
I'm glad he didn't go overboard and try to do too much there.
So no problem for Miami as they get the win. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
And let's check in with Jennifer Quintana.
I'm standing here with MP after a big win to open the conference finals. There were reports leading up to the game that some of your teammates took issue with a video you posted guaranteeing a sweep. How did that affect you guys tonight?
Some guys had an issue with what I said, but we handled it internally and moved forward. We're stronger than we've ever been, and we feel good about how we're playing right now. We just got to keep our foot on the gas.
Love to hear that, MP. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Brian, back to you.
Thank you, Jennifer. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. So long, everybody.